Hello again, my name's Gabe Zollner. Well, I was in the car and I was listening to a little Sean Hannity. And Sean Hannity had a guest. He had that senator from the great state of Florida, Marco Rubio. Oh yeah, remember Marco? He was the one that was a gang of 8. And what did they do to him? Well, Lane Brain McCain and Chucky Schumer and the boys, well, what they did is they painted him the poster boy for the immigration reform. Yeah, and you know, he's not bright enough to understand that that's what was happening to him, because here he is thinking he's with the big players. Oh yeah, the dynamos of Congress. And what did they do? Anyway, that's a different story. So here you got the senator from Florida, Marco. He's talking to Hannity, and he's saying that he's got to think really hard. He's got to try to figure where his expertise could be best utilized. You know what I mean? Should he do this or should he do that? Or should he run for higher office? Well, what other office is there when you're already a senator? What's the next stepping stone? Well, the next stepping stone would be, I guess, into the Oval Office, huh? Either that or vice president. Do you really think that this kid that's wet behind the ears is qualified to be a senator, let alone a president? Didn't we learn our lesson with the jackass that's there right now? Well, here's what I see happening. If in fact there is an election in 2016, and if in fact Obama doesn't just sort of hang in the way I think that he very well might, you're going to have a lineup of folks. You're going to have like Marco Rubio pitching why he should be the man. You're going to have Rand Paul pitching why he should be the man. You're going to have Ted Cruz pitching why he should be the man. You're going to have Jeff Bush pitching why he should be the man. And you're going to have a whole lot of others. And you know what they're going to do? They're going to do the same thing they did to themselves in 2012 and in 2008. What they're going to do is they're going to beat each other into the ground. Okay? And I've made videos on this before. They're going to beat each other into the ground until there's only one man standing. And that one man, well, he's got to go up against the Democrat. And what have they got? They got all this information based on the way they were beating each other up for, I don't know, 2-3 months during the primaries. Huh? It doesn't make any sense. What the Republican Party needs to do is find someone that's a true patriot. Someone that'll honor the Constitution. Someone that'll do the people's bidding. And that someone needs to be supported all the way through without having to be beat up the way they're going to beat themselves up. I mean, I know that's what they're going to do. And the same thing's going to happen that happened before. Jeb Bush has got less than 0 chance of being president. We've had enough of the Bushes. Way too much. Rand Paul is a libertarian. I think he's much like his father. He's trying to pretend that he's not, but I think he's much like his father. Ted Cruz was born in Canada. Like Obama, he doesn't qualify. And who's that leave? Probably nobody. Yeah, they need fresh blood. Yeah, Dr. Ben Carson and Judge Janine for vice president. But they won't do that. You know why? Because that could win the Oval Office. That's why they won't do that. Now they're going to play the dog and pony show. They're going to spend hundreds of millions of dollars and nothing, absolutely nothing good will come of it. That's what I think. So what do you think?